First, my Gurudev Bhakti Pramoda Vishnu Maharaj and Itilla Pravishtamu Vishnu Bhakti Maharaj. In his lotus feet, I offer my Dandavat Pranams. Then Itilla Pravishtamu Vishnu Stotro Satshi Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj and Itilla Pravishtamu Vishnu Ashtotra Satshi Srimad Bhakti Pramoda Puri Maharaja and all the sannyasis on the stage and Bhakti Bharati Goswami Maharaj. To everybody I offer my infinite Dandavat Pranams. All the sannyasis on the stage, all the mothers, all the gentlemen. And those who are here to listen to harikatha. To everybody I offer my Dandavat Pranams. Today, the occasion that we have gathered today, very beautiful day. It is very super excellent, day. Especially today, Bhakti Pramoda Puri Maharaja Disappearance Day. We are observing that. His life and the qualities that he embodied and teaching about that. We just heard about the glories from the Maharaj. This lady Sanjay Prabhu very beautifully explained this. In this material world, those who, like people come and go in this material world. Many people they come and they go. Many people, but we only remember a person before they disappear, before going from this world, like leave something in this material world, like leave something in this world so that people could remember, and that we remember also. In material world we also see a poet, a politician or an artist. Whatever they do in this world, and their life and their birthday and their disappearance day we observe in the we observe like they're like a devotee and the eternal associate. When they appear and they disappear, this is not ordinary. That's why in Rai Ramananda Samvad this question is coming. All the sadness in this material world, what is the biggest sadness? When we are separated from the devotee of Krishna. Why? Because only by the association of devotee, bhakti happens. Otherwise, bhakti does not happen. For many lifetimes, when the Supritis, when they get collected and matured, accumulated and matured, then we get association of bhakta. And depending on the rituals of the Sukriti, we develop some ruchi, listen to harikatha. Then we can enter the path of That's why scriptures, whatever is coming, scriptures, the essence of everything is this. If we associate with devotees, associate with sadhus. This is very rare. Everyone is not fortunate enough to get this. It is coming. Like, we did not take darsana of previous acharyas, but about their katha, that like someone is telling about their katha, in reality, then you are indirectly associating with them. If you are associating with someone like devotees, that association is possible or not. There are some doubts. But if you listen about their life history and you listen about their katha, how did they live, then it is clear that you are directly associating with them. For real. Like Gurudev used to say, like if you are studying Chaitanya Charitamrita, meaning you are directly associating with Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami. How many people took darshan of Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami? How many people? But look, if you study scriptures, if you hear about them, it feels like we are listening directly from them. We are taking their darshan, associating with them by ears. Only through the eyes. Darshan is not darshan through the eyes. Through the ears, darshan is darshan. Like the proper darshan is by ears. Bhakti Prabhupada is writing for this regard. You cannot take darshan of God with the eyes. You need the ears. How can you see darshan of God and the devotee of God? Only by the ears. And taking darshan by the ears means you have to listen katha about them. Then in our heart the anurag increase. Deep attachment develops in the heart. Like for example, Rukmani, she did not see Krishna, but look, she heard from Naradji the glory of Krishna, and she developed anurag, attraction towards Krishna. And on the same day she wrote a letter through a Brahman to Krishna. She sent a letter regarding her marriage. Then she got married to Krishna. So all this katha is coming this way. Srimad Bhagavat. That's why it is coming. This is like love that is caused after hearing. There are three types of prem that manifest. One is darshan jatak, like you're taking darshan and seeing someone and then you're falling in love. And second, shravan jata prem, like after hearing. And the third one, natural, spontaneous, swabhaviki. The prem that gopis have for Krishna, it is spontaneous, natural. So it's like eternally in their heart. The love that Rukmani has, that is Shravan Jata Prem. After hearing it happen, and the Kubja that prem is Darshan Jata Prem. Like this, the commentator that told this way. So we did not take darshan of Guru Vaishnava, the previous acharyas. We did not take their darshan, but their katha and their life history. When we hear about that, and when we hear about their glories, in the heart, the anurag comes for them. And Srila Vishnu Maharaja, Bhakti Pramoda Puri Maharaja, his life history, we are hearing about that. Prabhupada, he was very, very close devotee of Prabhupada, and he was one of the most special. Bhakti Pramoda Puri Maharaja was one of the most elder disciples of Prabhupada. I took his darshan when I was with Gurudeva in Vrindavan. When I came, that time, Maharajji, and nearby railway station there's a mutt. Is it? Yes, the Chaitanya mutt. He was there nearby railway station, and I got fortunate enough to take his darshan at that time. His beautiful words, they still resonate in my ears, in my heart. Very beautiful nature he had. Very, very humble, very, very grounded. With Prabhupada, I was fortunate enough to take darshan of Jadavar Goswami Maharaj, Santa Goswami Maharaj. Very, very nice disciples of Prabhupada. I took the darshan, and Pujapad, Bhakti Janardhan Goswami Maharaj. Prabhupada's many disciples I have met them. I took the darshan. I got fortunate enough to take the darshan. Bhakti Pramoda Puri Maharaja, with a few words, I would like to express something about his good qualities. And I remember today, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's the behavior that he followed and he preached about the holy names. The Mahaprabhu gave this teaching with the Slokas, tṛṇād like this. Bhakti Pramoda Puri Maharaja, in reality, he was like the embodiment, exactly like presiding deities of the Sloka. I saw this with my eyes, how he humbly used to live, like Maharaj just explained. Amāninā. He used to respect everybody so much. Today, it's very, very rare to find such a person in this age and time right now. But all the disciples of Prabhupada, all the associates of Prabhupada, they were all like this. There are tṛṇād, mānadena, they all had this quality. And kīrtanīyaḥ, sadā, hariḥ. Always they were absorbed in naam sankirtan, like the katha that we are hearing. Always absorbed in holy names. Like, I feel so happy at this time. Maharaj Ji, he used to speak this all the time. He did Brihad Mridanga of Prabhupada. He used to write the monthly, daily newsletters. He was manifesting these books and he was working on the books and writing many, many newsletters. He was writing and he had some problem in the backbone. It was writing all the time, 24 hours, meaning all the 24 hours he was writing. He was absorbed in service, writing. And like we just heard, like we are hearing. At the time of Prabhupada, this was the rule. Everybody had to chant 64 rounds, 100,000 holy names. In Mathura temple, this rule was also there. 16 rounds. It was not enough at that time. At that time, everybody, when they were received the Harinam initiation, at that time, this rule was given. Then they were asked to chant 64 rounds. At the time of Prabhupada, this was the rule. 50,000 holy names if you chant, then it was like breakfast. Those who don't chant 32 rounds, they were not given breakfast. I heard this from Gurudeva. At the time of lunch, you have to chant 16 rounds. Now how many? 75,000. 75. It's like 48 rounds. 32 plus 16. And then before prasad at night time, before sleep taking rest, then 16 more. So total in the daytime have to chant 64. Today people don't want to chant, okay, chant 2 rounds, 4 rounds, no problem. But at the time of Prabhupada, the rule was very strict. Everybody had to chant holy names. Just we heard, like Maharaj Ji explained. He said, Prabhupada might give some concession. He requested, Prabhupada asked, how much time do you sleep? He said, I sleep for 3 hours, 4 hours. 3 to 4 hours. Prabhupada said, sleep 2 hours less. Sleep less, but chant holy names properly. Because holy names is the considered topmost. In Kali Yoga, that's why kīrtanīyaḥ sadā, this is coming this way. The glories of Naam Sankirtan is like this. If you have not finished the rounds, then nothing. After hearing this katha, what comes when we hear, the enthusiasm comes in the heart. We become firm and we become inspired to chant holy names after hearing the qualities of Guru and Vaishnavas, and their teachings are like this. And then we feel so much enthusiastic that we feel inspired to chant holy names, like our Goswamis, day and night. Like all day they were absorbed in, like all the time they were absorbed in Radha and Krishna, and for some time they used to go to collect donations, and then when they are sleeping also they are thinking about Radha and Krishna in their dreams, and now they are doing bhajan like this. In the same way, Bhakti Pramoda Puri Goswami Maharaj life is also like this. How he had so much respect for holy names. Like, if we have respect and love for them, then Anurag comes. If you have respect for holy names, then we will chant holy names. If we don't have respect, then we will not chant holy names. That's why aparad. Definition. What is the definition of aparad? Rad means love. Apa means gone. Wherever love is gone, that is aparad. Like love gone. So if you don't have love for Vaishnava, then Vaishnava aparad. If you don't have a love towards the Nam, then Nam aparad is coming. That's why we should be careful. Offenses towards aparad. This is what Bhakti Pramoda Puri Goswami Maharaj once spoke is this way. It is just about the explanation of all aparad. That this aparad, how do they come? Then how can we be free from aparad? How can we be free from aparad and chant holy names? Then we get the wealth of Krishna prema. If we don't chant holy names without offenses, till then prema will not manifest. That's why in your life and in your... So he showed this thing in his life. Acharya's duty is this also, to teach by their life. Like their qualities they are teaching. They're expressing the glories of the holy name this way. They're following the behavior themselves and then they're teaching everybody. They're embodying the qualities and then they are teaching. They're following the behavior themselves and they're teaching how to chant holy names. All the associates of Prabhupada, all the disciples of Prabhupada, I saw my Guru Maharaj, Srila Goswami Maharaj, I saw Srila Gurudeva Vana Maharaja. They used to chant holy names. With Gurudeva I saw when I was in Mathura. 3:30 a.m. he used to wake up 3 a.m. at night and he used to chant holy names. And in front of him, he used to keep tulsi. And he used to chant holy names. 3 a.m. he used to wake up and after following his morning routine, then again he chanted holy names. It was rule in the temple at that time. Before Mangal Arati, everyone had to chant holy names. And then everybody attend Mangal Arati. This was the rule at that time. Slowly and slowly, these rules are like gone now. Bhakti Pramoda Puri Goswami Maharaj, life history, just I remember something about him today. Once upon a time, a temple's speaker, he came. He was expressing about Bhajan Rasya Grantha by Bhakti Pramoda Thakur. In the preface, it was written, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada. In the preface, it was written that Archan, it was written about Archan and Bhajan. This preface is still there. You can read it. Archan and Bhajan. People think Archan and Bhajan is same, but Archan is Vedi Marga and Bhajan word is for Rag Marg. So different things these are. But the Archan coming in Vedi Marg, while expressing this, that speaker, he just said in front of, he said about Puri Goswami Maharaj, that look, our Pramoda Puri Goswami Maharaj, he is very, very expert in Archan. And he used to do Archan as per the rules mentioned. Wherever there were deities installing the deities, wherever. He used to follow all the rules properly. And everybody used to invite Puri Goswami Maharaj because he was expert in these things. So when he was discussing about these things in Katha at that time, in that Katha, there were some of his disciples. And he just said, like in scriptures it is coming, kanistha-adhikari Archan they have more interest in arcana, kanistha-adhikari. Kanistha-adhikari, about it is coming in scriptures about them. And in arcana, they have so much interest, so much ruchi, taste in doing arcana. But towards Vaishnava, they have no respect for Vaishnava, not so much faith towards Vaishnava. They read scriptures and they don't enter the scriptures and the knowledge of scriptures. But the Pathak, the speaker that was speaking that day, this was not his intention to say that Bhakti Pramoda Puri Maharaja is kanistha-adhikari. It was not his intention to say this. He was just giving an example. He was just using these words. But Jiva Goswami Pad, what did he say? Mandir Marjanam Archanam Kunja Sevayam. Jiva Goswami Pad is writing Archan and all these things, these are not for kanistha-adhikari. Even Uttam Bhagavad do Archan. By cleaning the temple, serving the deities, these things. This is not for kanistha-adhikari. This is uttama-adhikari. Also, like Rupa Goswami Pad, in Radhika Ashtak it is coming. There is an Ashtak called Radhika Archayami. Radhika Archayami. What does this mean? Is Rupa Goswami kanistha-adhikari because he's saying I do archana of Radha? Radha Archayami. But people don't understand. Jiva Goswami Pad in Sandarbha, he's writing Mandir Sevayam, serving the temple, cleaning the temple, Archanam Kunja Sevaya. This is Seva of Kunja. Uttama-adhikari doing Archan and a kanistha-adhikari doing Archan. The Archan is not same. Meaning, the Pathak that was speaking in that day, he wanted to say this point. He was about to express this point. But in reality, the listeners there, Bhakti Pramoda Puri Goswami Maharaj's disciples were there. They could not understand what he was trying to say. And they got up from the assembly and they went away. And then they went to, and they said to Gurudev, Gurudev, the speaker that he spoke today, he said, you are kanistha-adhikari Vaishnava. He said, you are kanistha-adhikari Vaishnava. They misunderstood. So after hearing this, Bhakti Pramoda Goswami Maharaj, very humbly, he said, what did he say? He picked up his japamala like this and he put it on his head. I saw this when he did pranams. He used to put his japamala like this on his head. And he said, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Ram. Hare Ram. Ram Ram. And he said, look, I am not a Vaishnava. I am not qualified to become even a Vaishnava, but a Vaishnava has said that I am a kanistha-adhikari. Then what is the problem? Why are you angry? Why are you sad? If a Vaishnava has said I am kanistha-adhikari Vaishnava, then it's very, very best. This is a huge thing for me. Because I don't think I'm a Vaishnava. Today, a Vaishnava has said that you are kanistha-adhikari. If someone says, and one day I will become madhyam-adhikari, then one day I will enter uttama-adhikari stage. Whatever Vaishnava say, it is true. We see how humble he is, like complete embodiment of the Sloka. Like those who reach higher stage, they become more and more humble. More and more humble they become. If bhakti manifests, if some bhakti appears in someone's heart, then automatically they become humble. They think they are fallen. Like they think they are humble. They are uttama-adhikari, but they think they are like not even kanishta. They think we don't even have bhakti in our heart. This is Outside is coming. The Acaryas are doing leelas like this. They are teaching us. Our Guru Maharaj used to say this.
वैष्णव होइते छिलो मोर साथ तṛṇād भी सुनी श्लोके पढ़े गलो। मेरे गुरुदेव जो है
Gurudev used to say this again and again. He used to say I heard Vaishnava Dharma is top most, like becoming a Vaishnava is best.
किंतु जब मैं महाप्रभु के ये श्लोक
When
पढ़ता
I
रहता
read the slokas of Mahaprabhu,
श्लोक
Siksastakam, Sloka, then in my life I could never become Vaishnava. Because when you enter the highest stage, the more and more the highest stage you reach, the more and more they become humble.
Guru Maharaj इस कथा को
Guru Maharaj used to say this again and again.
इसलिए मुझे में भक्ति प्रमोद पुरी
That's why Bhakti Pramoda Puri Maharaja life is like this. Very humbly he used to live.
सब प्रकार के योग्य होने पर भी अपने के
They are completely qualified on all levels, but yet they think they are unqualified. And amāninā, giving respect to everybody, this is one of the biggest things.
उनके जीवन से तṛṇād भी सुनी और तरु sahiṣṇunā जैसे महाराज जी ने श्रवण किया,
like Maharaj ji explained.
अच्छा लगा।
Very very nice.
पिछले साल भी महाराज
Last year
कई साल
also,
से महाराज जी इस कथा
for
को
many
सुना
years Maharaj ji
और ऐसे लगता है जो महाराज जैसे
and it looks like Maharaj ji is telling new things again and
इस
again.
प्रकार सहिष्णुता को
He very beautifully is explaining
जैसे महाराज जी ने
like Maharaj ji told.
और इनको काट दिया
Like the scorpion bit his leg, his feet, but yet he did not feel anything. Why? Because he was so much absorbed in his service. When those who get absorbed in service, if anurag happens, manifests, then they don't know about this body. Like gopis to Krishna, they are saying. Krishna, he was teaching the gopis. He was giving advice to them. He was teaching them, telling about meditation. But gopis, they said, meditation can be done by Brahma. Gopi and Krishna, they talk like this. Gopis, they say themselves. The Uttam Bhagavad, they don't have Deha Smriti, they don't know anything about their body. And they are completely absorbed in the service of their worshipable. Completely absorbed. They don't even know that they're existing in the morning. So when we hear katha like this, then we feel inspired that when will the day come for us that we will get some absorption towards the lotus feet of such high personalities and we may get some of their mercy. Today is a disappearance day. On this disappearance day, this is our prayer that in our heart may such mood manifest.